This is a fantasy created by a gifted child's imagination about a land so perfect, like a Narnia with soft grass, white skies, and a breeze scented of baby talcum cakes. Sit closer and close heavy lids and be taken on an enchanted flying adventure far, far away to the magical land of Moonland. Once upon a song, I imagine there were 4 small children, perhaps together their ages just adding to 36, of no relation but all as close as cousins or brother-sisters, you know. They lived close by before a time of TVs and DVDs, and after school time but before their supper time, they would every day meet to play together some truly newly made-up game. To introduce you to the gang, meet Astrid, the eldest and tall skinniest. She has 2 long brown plaits of curly hair which form ringlets on her freckled forehead in the rain. Always sensible, the timekeeper, she be good at running time when supper's long past. Now, next in height, yet not in age, is Clarky. Always scruffy and giggly, he is most definitely good at sums and practical factual things, but he does like all things sweet and bad for his teeth. His next 2 down neighbour is Fitzroy, who is placid even with his red hair. He is the best swimmer and still the age of tears and tantrums. Now we come to Janie, who is the last, but as I warned before, the most important for this here tale adventure story, call it what you like, for Janie, with her large blue honest eyes, was the one who first found the labyrinthine entrance to Moonland. The first time they all visited Moonland was when they were all tired and hungry, sat down in the farthest wheat field from anyone else's house. Sitting there, it was Clarky who spoke first, for a strange tall telegraph pole stood up straight as if a soldier in the middle of their field. It was so very tall that no one could even see the top, and so, led by adventure as usual, it happened that they started to climb. As each small kiddie reached up and over the top, each felt beneath them the soft rise, fall of a warm, fuzzy, bungled creature. Head raised slowly over finely sanded beach ground, the beast introduced himself to the gang as Number 4 Goragaloon, Sandwater of Moonland. Oh, pleased to meet you. And numbers 1 to 3? Asked Astrid. Making sand dunes and sand Januaries and Decembers. Oh, said Astrid, not convinced. Can we please follow you where you go, please? Yes, said number 4. Cling to my furry curly undercarriage. And off they went, keeping low and fast, travelling backwards. Why backwards? Asked Clarky. So we can arrive before we leave, said the Goragaloon. Said Astrid, again not convinced. Now, the air of the night was unusually warm, and by this time even Astrid had long forgotten being home in time for supper. So back fastward they travelled through a sky of night-time, eating clouds of candy floss and stars of white chocolate. Eventually the Goragaloon slowed to a soothing stop. Last stop, bellowed the Goragaloon, and with that everyone let go of his soft underbelly and stepped onto a surface of what felt like Granny's white china. Suddenly a tingling, high-pitched pain voice, like spinkly glass, called, Stay still, move not, for I am the moon. You are on my face, of which I have lost half already. Is this true? Said Astrid. Yes, said the Goragaloon. The maker of nightmares and keeper of darkness has cracked the moon in half to make each night longer and longer, thus making it possible to give all children on earth more and long frightening nightmares. Gasped all. How utterly beastly and bad, said Clarky. Is there nothing we can do? Said the Goragaloon, pausing for a very long time. I do believe there is. If all of you here can now fall asleep, and all have dreamy dreams of the same, putting the full moon back together, then all 4 of you can overpower the maker of nightmare and keeper of darkness. Tired and so beyond yawns, the Goragaloon yawned. Fantastic magic gentle yawn over the children, thus sending them fast off to sleep. Now I believe, as the story goes, that not too long after falling asleep, Jamie, Astrid, Clarky and Fitzroy awoke in their own beds, in their own homes, as if from a shared dream. Each looked out over the night sky, and wide-eyed in utter amazement as, and I swear on the life of the Gorgaloon, the moon winked with his full face right